Yo, what up? Is your boy Red, and I'm a review Ningen Fushin, adventurers who don't believe in humanity will save the world. Right now, I read the little description before I saw this show, and I'm like, oh, this seems interesting. Some kind of dramatic experiences on these heroes will drive them to save the people they hate. So I was thinking it's gonna be like the beginning of Shield Hero, or something dramatic like that, where like, man, we're doing this but we hate you guys kind of thing. Nah, kind of gets thrown out the window in episode 1. If anything, they team up. All these guys team up, even though they have a lot of reasons to mistrust people. They team up together because they're like, oh, that guy mistrusts people too, I guess we'll trust each other in order to do that. And they kind of just form relationships right off the bat. I was like, all right, I'll take it. Let's see where this show goes. Maybe they're gonna be doing some cool stuff. Well, eventually they do find a sword that transforms into a boy, and they kind of become OP in that way, and it kind of becomes a magical girl kind of show where they're able to transform into each other like Power Rangers or something like that. So I was kind of okay, whatever, let's keep going. And then later we get into like they become investigators. Even though they're adventurers, they're investigating murders. So I was like, wow, this show does not know what it wants to be. There was a cool episode about them doing math and fighting. I thought that was interesting. A lot of exposition, explanations going on. Basically, nothing that I thought this show was going to be. 1 second is something else of a different show. The next, it switches gears, is another different show. And I don't think it does resolve everyone's baggage. I think it resolves like 1 or 2 characters' baggage. But you still have 2 other characters that need resolved, Especially the priest, who had, I think, the worst one, being accused of rape. That was crazy. But anyways, so at that point in me viewing this show, I was kind of like over it. I actually had good expectations about this show. Seemed interesting and fun, but overall it became your average. Yeah, it's not even an isekai. It's an average fantasy anime, right? Nothing really unique about it. Maybe some of the enemies, I don't know. Overall, like, I was mildly not impressed. I was like, I actually struggled to finish watching this, and it got a dub, which I was like, wow, really? This got a dub? There's other great subtitle ones that don't get it, but that's what I don't know who's in charge of this, but I was like, okay. Anyways, what else is there? There's really not much about this show that I could tell you. Without you watching, you're like, man, this show has no direction. They don't know where they're going with it. It's kind of spinning its wheels. This greatest asset, which is, don't believe in humanity, or the original title, kind of gets thrown out the window. So anyways, what would I give this one? I would give it an average score of 5 out of 10. Nothing special here. You could skip it. You could watch it, whatever you want. Thank you guys for watching this review and seeing my disappointment, kind of. And hit those likes and subs. And don't forget, gear down below. Check out the links. Cool ass merch. And I'll check you guys next time. All right. Peace.